For those with faith, no explanation is necessary. For those without faith, no explanation is possible.
Who is Bernadette Subaru? Bernadette was born on January 7, 1844, and was the eldest of 4 children to Francois and Louise Subaru. They lived in absolute poverty in the small town by the name of Lourdes, France. Today, Lourdes is the second most visited city in France behind Paris, and it hosts an average of 5 million pilgrims a year. Bernadette was a sickly child, and the rest of her life was full of disease. But when she was 14 years old, she was visited by the Virgin Mary on 18 separate occasions below the grotto near her house. In the visions, the Virgin Mary asked Bernadette to pray for sinners, to do penance, and to build a chapel in Lourdes in her honor. One of the most notable visions was her 9th, when the Virgin Mary asked Bernadette to dig a hole in the mud beneath the grotto. And as she dug, a steady stream of water gushed forth. Miraculously, today, the spring in Lourdes produces 32,000 gallons of water a day. The miracle of the spring quieted her critics and gained her worldwide notoriety. This fame was overwhelming for the young small-town girl. To escape the fame, she went to a school run by the Sisters of Charities of Nevers. She remained there until she turned 22, and at that time she joined the sisterhood, officially making her a nun. While a nun, Bernadette worked as an assistant in the infirmary and also as an embroiderer for the holy garments. During her lifetime, Bernadette accumulated much fame, but her greatest legacy remains as the patron saint of the sick and suffering. She was read her last rites 3 separate times until she finally passed at the age of 35 in April of 1879. She was then canonized by Pope Pius XI and given the feast day of April 16th. One of the main attractions in Lourdes today is her incorruptible body that has stood the test of time and decomposition. Viewers are baffled by the fragrance that emanates from her glass coffin and her serene-looking facial expression. Saint Bernadette was never able to see the completion of her chapel, the Basilica of St. Pius XI. The chapel accommodates over 25,000 people, and most of these are pilgrims in search of the shrine where Mary appeared to the small girl, but more specifically, to the spring, which holds miraculous properties.
I think the water has qualities given to it by God. I mean, it's not the water itself that has this quality, but that God can do anything. Since He created us, He can equally make water that can do good.
Though the authenticity of the healing powers of this spring have been questioned, millions still bring their sick loved ones to the shrine. And St. Bernadette's legacy still lives on in those who are in need of healing and travel to Lourdes, where now 68 scientifically inexplicable miracles have been confirmed.
So many people pray to Bernadette and Our Lady of Lourdes for healing, but I think also people who find it difficult to sort of stick to their guns and hold on to their faith when people are making fun of them. So Bernadette, this young girl, is someone who says to us, keep your eye on the ball, keep focused. If this is something you really feel that's coming from God, no matter how many times people tell you that you're nuts, keep at it and all will work out. Bernadette says to us, keep true to your vision.